All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we're gonna try a second pass on the 240. So first pass didn't go well. If you guys didn't see that video, maybe check it out. It's pretty interesting. I broke it instantly. There's a spoiler alert, so I guess you don't need to check it out anymore, but please check it out. Go click it, go like it, yada yada yada, that whole thing. But we're gonna try again. So I got some stronger axles in there, so I think, and I'm gonna try to be a lot softer. So I could see as I was trying to leave, I started to rise the RPM too much as I slipped the clutch. I really have to not do that. I did not expect it to be that slippery that the second it grabbed, it was just broken. But that's how it is, you know? You can dump the clutch all day on some junk tires on no prep, but then once you get onto this prep and try to slip the clutch, boom, see ya. Not today, Junior. Today's video is sponsored by Kumho. I'll get more into them later down in the video. But before that, let's get to racing. I am way over strapping in for this car, but I paid for the safety gear, so I might as well use it.
Think she's gonna break?
There's like a 40% chance that it breaks.
All right, 240's back. It doesn't break. Yeah. 13.
I really had to drive it a little bit there, but it kind of hit limiter. But it actually felt pretty good. I had to be so gentle on the lead. What did it do? All right, 13.0 at 119. So I mean, 119. That's making some power.
Yeah.
13.0. It feels slow when you think about it, but I mean, in a naturally aspirated stick shift car, 13.0 with a 2.6 60 foot is actually kind of surprising. So at 119, you know, 119 mile an hour is probably, like, if it was an auto car, it would be good for like an 1150, 1120. But because it's NA auto, I mean NA stick shift, it's really slow. So we'll try to get into the 12s. Should be easily into the 12s, yeah, with just a little bit of driving.
What did the V go?
The V1 was like an 11.1.
Oh, okay.
But it also had a supercharger.
Here we go. At 101. Dang, worse that time.
All right, Nate's got moonshine out here. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
You gotta get him when he's in his worst situation, you know?
It could be much worse.
Yeah, getting in the car didn't look fun either.
Listen, dude, I've had too many cheeseburgers recently, alright?
Street car over here. Dang.
Full street car, bro. I got that custom Bluetooth radiator.
Yep.
You know,
all that fuel.
Invisible coolant.
Thought that was like a breather up there too. I was like, that's an interesting spot for one.
Emptied stuff.
I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible spot to put like
Good enough, right?
another breather.
Well, originally when I brought it out, under here there's some bolt holes. These things right here had 8 individual breathers because those go down to the lift. It took me forever to figure out where I was going to go from.
LT stuff.
Yep.
If you guys can't tell, this is not an LS, even though basically it is an LS at this point.
Kinda. It runs.
The
like
ECU thinks it's an LS.
Yeah, it thinks it's an LS.
The injectors think it's an LS.
Yeah. The heads don't though.
The heads don't. They're
Makes
just
them
it's just an LS with better heads.
Pretty much. It's got a good bottom end in it now. So.
Yeah, it's cool seeing these LTs do cool stuff. They're actually cheaper right now than LSs half the time.
I bought the first motor for like $500 complete aluminum block. I was like, okay, no problem.
You really can't get LSs for that.
No, and it's usually they're messed up because they got a lifter problem.
And they have better rods, better pistons, better crank than an LS.
So they say these pistons were like glass, but I just gapped the rings and sent it. I mean, we were 28 pounds before it bent any rods, and I think that was other issues.
It's not like you're on some incredible turbos over here.
Don't show the ching chong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap them. I have turbos for it. I just ran out of time before the Christmas tree deals.
And what were you talking, like a 720?
Oh, it'll probably do a 720. Maybe not like this without ripping these
in
off.
this trim?
These might get ripped off tonight.
These look heavy. I would
They're
leave them
not
on the
light,
starting line.
But I'm gonna get like a fiberglass nose on it and all that good stuff, and then it'll
Really
be fast.
pro modded up. Okay guys, this video is sponsored by Kumho. Kumho makes some really incredible drift and clearly drag tires that fit a lot of different applications. We are running the Kumho Aquesta V730s on this car, and they are super gripped up. This thing has way more traction than this chassis can actually handle. You guys saw that in the last video that, you know, not all the hard parts can handle the amount of traction that we are getting on this. We've had a lot of fun with these tires on the street, drifting, drag racing, burnout contests. These tires have been really good to us, so really happy with their performance so far. Huge thank you to Kumho. Let's keep watching. So these Kumho 265, 35, 18 are super gripped up. I cannot stress that enough. I mean, I may sound like a broken record with talking about grip here, but when you're talking about what puts the power to the ground, grip is kind of all you want to talk about, and these tires are freaking doing that for me.
You going right back up? Yeah. Yeah, that was worse that time.
Yeah, I missed the gear,
Oh, you did?
but the 60 foot was better, but I missed the gear.
All right, right back up?
Yeah, I might as
All
well.
right, let's do it again. That left a lot better that time. Oh, come on. 12.5, there we go.
It felt faster. 1250 at 122, all right.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, but look, the 60 foot was still worse than that other pass. And
Was it?
And the 330 was still a good bit slower, but that's probably the end of this. It was a fair bit of fluids.
What, really?
Yeah, there's just some
I
oil
smell.
on the
Oh,
motor,
yeah, you
and
can see it
the
right
clutch
there.
is like going to the floor. I don't know if it's got no fluid in it or something.
Oh, okay.
You know, that was probably a
You were
good
pushing
end.
her that last one, though.
I know, I'm driving the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, you were. It's funny. I left better, too, it seemed like.
It did,
There's a
yeah,
little
I'm
bit
starting to
of
get the leave a little bit, but
Yeah.
122 is pretty good. 1250. Like the wagon only goes like 124.
Yeah, so it's
And
good.
this thing's NA
Yeah,
stick shift, so
there you go.
it's a fast car. Here, hold this in a second. Definitely proud of it.
Yeah.
Belt didn't fully come off yet,
Is it coming off? Oh, it is again.
but when it's like that, it slowly spins the water pump and the alternator.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have that, right? Is that what they say? Well, guys, the 240 has now acquired 4 time slips, but only 3 of them are really worth anything. One of them was like a 21. So 3 time slips. but that's a really good benchmark. 1250 personal best on the 240 at 122. 122 mile an hour is really good. Like, there's a lot of new cars that don't do that, and they're sports cars. So that's pretty impressive, honestly. If we get that 60 foot down, it could definitely ET a lot better. 1250, not super hyped on that, but if I can get that 60 foot into like the one anything, we can shave so much ET off that. It's just gonna take a little bit of me getting some confidence in the axles and my clutch slipping ability. It's super hard to slip this clutch. It just wants to kind of take off and go, but trying to learn it out. It takes a little bit to feel this thing out. There's no two-step or anything, so it's just kind of my 2 feet working away. But should be oh, Kevin's going. That KSR guy. See how far he rolled, Bronte?
Got so distracted. So
I know, it's anytime there's a car racing.
Mid-talk, you're like, oh, Kevin's going.
See how far he rolled? He rolled to like the 60 foot cone.
Yeah.
That's actually how Wade tells you to do it. If you roll through, then you're backing up and you pick up the glue. It's kind of a trick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you get the glue on your tires as you're backing up and as you go past the line and back up. Big 2J guys over here. A lot going on. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Keep it saucy. I'll see you next time.